Hi friends, welcome. My name is Jessie and I typically provide respite care for special needs kids in New York City. I was laid off in March due to the pandemic, and this fall I am helping some of the families that I've previously worked for navigate homeschool and virtual school with their children. Today I wanted to share with you the new and improved Arthropods unit from the Good and the Beautiful. Now, I first found the Good and the Beautiful when I was looking for a pre-K curriculum for the youngest child that I work with. And as I was poking through the website and looking through all of their science units, I found Arthropods. Arthropods talks about insects as well as crustaceans and arachnids. And I thought this would be such a fun curriculum to have. Even though I don't anticipate using it for this school year, I never know what other kids might join my little virtual homeschool world. I don't anticipate right now using it for this year, but I really wanted to have this unit. And it is great and beautiful. There are 14 lessons inside, and that includes a two-part lesson series on bees and a two-part lesson series on butterflies. So there are 12, I guess you would say, individual topics over the course of 14 lessons. What the Good and the Beautiful has done now is they have released some new materials that go along with the Arthropods science unit, which includes the read-along pack, which I have here, as well as this gorgeous reader, this nature reader, and also a grade 7 to 8 extension that talks about the insects and arachnids. It's a question and answer book. They have also developed new video content that you can find for free on their website. And if you previously purchased this unit, you can get the grade 7 to 8 extension. You can download that for free. So just to take a look at some of the new materials, I haven't even opened the book pack yet, but I have kind of given a glimpse around. So it comes with 3 books, and the books that are here are this book on the front, which is called Fiddler Crab. And as always with the Good and the Beautiful, the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. You do also get 2 other books. The Boy Who Loved Bugs, you can see that here on the back. And this book in the middle is the story of Maria Marion. Now, these are not necessary to do with the Arthropods unit, but whenever I buy a science unit, I do typically do the read-along pack that comes as a recommended resource for the unit. I love having these, and as far as I know, all of these books that come in the read-along packs like this are exclusive to the Good and the Beautiful library. So you can't really, as far as I am aware, get them anywhere else, and they're a great addition to your library. Now, we are also going to read this year Charlotte's Web. If you're doing a study, a science study about arachnids, you have to think immediately, at least for me, of Charlotte's Web. I loved Charlotte's Web when I was a kid. It was one of my favorite books even into adulthood, and I was able to find a hardback copy online on Amazon. So I have ordered that, and it hasn't come yet. Just so that you know that in addition to these books, we are also going to be doing a read aloud, and the read aloud that we're going to be doing is Charlotte's Web. Now I want to show you just briefly the nature reader. This is also new, and this is absolutely beautiful. Most of the Good and the Beautiful readers that I have seen have been spiral bound. I'm not sure if this is a new format for them or if they've always kind of done some in this hardcover format, but this book is absolutely gorgeous. The way that it's bound and looks on the shelf, the way that it has the wraparound art, everything about it to me is just so, so pretty. When you open the reader up, there are stories inside that cover some of the topics. There's one on the monarch butterfly. This one is one on bees. And as always, as you would expect, with the Good and the Beautiful, wholesome stories and beautiful artwork. This is a really hefty reader. There are lots of stories inside. and just really so nicely done. I'm really, really excited to have this. Now for the grade 7 and 8 extension, they do have the Insect and Arachnid question and answer book. And this is just what I would consider to be maybe a half sheet. This is just a small book. It opens to the side kind of like a flip book. And there is, I would say, probably more detailed, that would be my interjection, more detailed information as far as, like, this one here has the anatomy of a spider. It also talks about spiders' webs and how they're formed, what they look like. This one talks about beetle diversity, so all different kinds of beetles that you may see. And then again, it has the beetle anatomy, and it just continues. It even has sections about first aid. So what to do, for example, if you were stung by a bee. It gives you the first aid tips that are here. So it's a really nice little companion to this unit. It just goes more in depth in all of the topics that you're going to uncover in the actual unit. Now, I did not previously have Arthropods. I bought it when all of the new items dropped on the website. So I can't actually say whether or not any of the material inside of the actual packet, the actual unit, whether or not that material has changed. But I can tell you that I have the PDF version of this and I have scrolled through, and everything is absolutely beautiful. The mini books and all of the format of the way that all of these lessons are laid out are gorgeous. I've had several people ask me about science units with the good and the beautiful, and do you do science every day? I've had people ask me if you do science instead of one of your other classes, and I am sort of going on what the recommendation of the good and the beautiful is for our science units. That is, they recommend that you do language arts every day, math of some sort every day, and history 2 days a week, and science 2 days a week. So that would then give you 3 modules per day if you're not adding any electives or any other kinds of material in other than just the good and the beautiful curriculum. I would not recommend taking out the language arts and doing science instead. For me, that would not be a good option. But the great thing about homeschool is that it's flexible and you can do what works for you and your child. The reason I say for me it would not be a good option is as far as the handwriting, the grammar, those kinds of things, those are not going to be in this unit. It's not laid out in the same structure as the language arts books where you have like sections for writing, sections for reading, and things like this. This is a science unit. So this would be an add-on to whatever curriculum that you're currently doing. So I do have a giveaway. I actually have a second copy of the brand new grade 7 to 8 extension that I have purchased from The Good and the Beautiful. I purchased all of these items with my own money, the ones that we are going to be incorporating into our learning, and also this book, which is the grade 7 to 8 extension, the Insects and Arachnids question and answer book. And I am going to be giving this away to one person on the channel who enters the giveaway. All that you have to do to enter the giveaway is to like this video and subscribe. And if you would like, feel free also to leave me a comment. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.